bullshit. I'd have a problem with that. You're a business. God damn it! Your doors are open to the public.
Wait. Not necessarily to the public, to the patrons of the establishment.
I get that, but if your doors are wide open, you know. So somebody walks in. They use the restroom.
Yep.
And on the way out, they decide to order a beer. Like,
that's
when
fine.
do you catch them?
No, okay, that's
so
fine.
you catch them on the way out.
And you
catch them on the way out. They're walking out the door, and you're like, hey, asshole! You didn't order anything? Come on, you know what I mean? We're back to being human beings. We're back to like
it should. I mean, okay, so I get the whole. When you've got to pee, you've got to pee,
right.
And it doesn't matter where the fuck you
are.
Right. I've been there. I've done that.
Okay.
I've gone into a McDonald's. I've had to pee the point where
let's take pee out of it. You're gonna shit your pants. Okay, you've got diarrhea. You know what I mean?
Right.
It just hit you. Like you're gonna shit your fucking pants. You
need
a bathroom.
You want to know what I do? There's a nearest McDonald's, and I go. I need to use the bathroom.
Right.
I go. I'll be right back. I go and shit and pee, whatever I need to do.
Yeah.
Come back and go. Give me a hamburger.
See, that's your choice, man.
That's
your choice.
That's the thing.
But nobody at McDonald's is going to give you shit about that.
But the thing is it's not a public restroom. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Who says? Is it on the door? Is a sign that says no public restrooms? If there's a sign on the door that says no public restrooms, or restrooms are for patrons only, I'll give you that. Okay, I'll give you that exception, because somebody walks into a bar or wherever else, a restaurant, whatever else, and there's a sign that clearly states restrooms are for patrons only. You go in and you just take a crap or you piss and you walk out the door. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I think it was just an understood golden rule.
Okay.
No, it's not a golden rule. I disagree. I disagree.
You've got gauchos up the street.
Mm-hmm.
They're high. I don't want to say high class, but
right.
It's
it's upper scale. Yeah,
it's upper scale.
Sure.
It's okay to just walk in there and use their bathroom because it doesn't say patrons only?
If they don't want it, put a fucking sign up that says no fucking public restroom.
I guess it's obviously common sense.
Right.
Like,
hey,
it
that's
should
the second
be,
time that's come up, by the way.
It should be common sense.
Right. What?
But who? That if it's not a public place that you can hang out with,
So what is a public place that you can hang out at, that you can use the restrooms and nobody gives a shit? Give me an example of one place. Place that you...
The park. They have
bathrooms at the park?
Yeah.
Porta potties, right?
No, actually, well, like at the beach they have the public restrooms.
Right.
They've got the changing rooms. They've got, I believe the one down here actually has the same thing.
That's a good example. Okay, so if that's available, you should not be walking into a restaurant at the beach and Hampton on the boardwalk. You shouldn't be walking into a restaurant and being like, I'm just going to use the bathroom or whatever.
Most establishments at Hampton Beach will say that the restrooms are for patrons only.
Right. Yeah. Okay, well then good. You know what I mean? That's my point. Good. Like, I
think it should be understood. If you're walking into a place where it's a place of business...
I understand what you're saying, but if you're in a scenario where you either are going to piss your pants or you're going to shit your pants, and when that hits you, you happen to be walking along... You've gone well past Veterans Park, you know what I mean, and you're working your way down Elm Street. I'm sorry, I'm walking into fucking Panucci's. I'm walking into the Shashkeen. I'm walking into Bonfire, and nobody's gonna say a word to me when I walk in and I go right to the bathroom and I do my thing and I walk out. No one's gonna say anything.
So okay, here's an example. You're further down the road, and you've got the Social Security office.
Yep.
Okay, it doesn't say bathrooms are for
right.
Patrons only, or
but
it's okay. They have a cafeteria there.
I know, but
don't crap in the cafeteria.
But the thing
is that would be
you know
weird.
what I'm like.
There's a distinction there, because the thing is, it's the Social Security building,
right?
But
you know what I mean? It's a public building.
It's not just the Social Security building.
Is this not a public building?
This is a public
not
building.
A public building? Social Security office is a public building, granted, but is this not a public building? Is this place not open to the public?
It is.
It is. So, I mean, you know what I mean?
This is a good topic.
It's very gray. It's very gray.
Is it more acceptable to walk into a Dunkin's or a McDonald's or to use the restroom versus...
The thing is if you're going to be walking in, it's a place of business. If you're going to be using their bathroom, at least walk up to the counter and buy something. Doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be an $8 hamburger.
What if
you could buy a 99 cents French fry.
If in
Thank you for letting me.
You have no money on you, but you absolutely are going to shit your pants. I mean, people. Listen, I get where it becomes an issue if you're saying. Okay, I want a bunch of homeless people to come here and feel like that's the place that they could use all the time.
It's already happening.
I get that.
At our Starbucks, there's a guy that he lives in his van.
Right, yeah, you said
and he hangs out there.
Right.
He mooches off their Wi-Fi.
Right.
Well, now it will be acceptable for him to just hang out inside and not have to buy anything.
Right.
Use their restroom, shower in their bathroom,
Aaron,
and not have to.
Explain to me how that affects you negatively.
Honestly?
How does it affect you negatively?
I'm a paying customer. I'm going into my favorite Starbucks.
Okay.
I have to pee. I'm a customer.
Yeah.
I have to pee.
And if he's
but
in the women's room, that's a problem. But how does it affect? How does it keep you from getting your coffee? How does it keep you from going to the bathroom? Like, how does it affect you?
Because if he's using the bathroom, then I can't.
There's only one bathroom. Is it a unisex bathroom? There's just
It's only one. It's only one stall.
It's a unisex bathroom.
All right, I'll give you that. So you got to wait a few more minutes.
I see where you.
But
I see
that's
where you're
what I'm
coming
saying.
from.
Like he'll go in and shower, and
Right.
you know what I mean. So he's taking 25 minutes.
Well,
in the
if he's
freaking
going
bathroom.
in there and showering for 25 minutes, yeah, that's different.
Let's see what the rule is. Caitlin, come here, please. Come here, come here, quick.
Real
You can
quick.
leave the bar for quick.
Real quick.
Come here.
Come here.
It's all right. Come here.
Real quick.
I just want your opinion.
First of all,
I just want to know what this.
Caitlin is one of the most kind-hearted, good-natured people you'll ever meet. This is a topic that we're discussing.
Okay.
Starbucks recently announced that they're going to open their bathrooms up to anyone who wants to come in there. So the discussion is about, is it okay for a person to come to a business, like here at McGarvey's, only use the restroom and leave without buying anything?
What is the rule here at McGarvey's?
What do you think?
Let's just put it that way.
If someone has to use the bathroom, what do you think?
What's the rule here?
I wouldn't really say there's a rule per se exactly about the bathroom plans when they come in here, but of course, in the long run, we'd want you to buy a drink, but, we're all human beings, and you have to do what you have to do sometimes. So if you're not bothering me, you're not going to bother anybody else using our restroom. So, in my opinion, you're free to come as you'd like. Just
Okay,
help us out.
here's another scenario, though. You've got somebody that comes in, uses the restroom, and then just hangs out, doesn't order anything.
Oh, yeah. No, I think it's a little bit different. If you're hanging out, we want you to get a drink. Even if you get a water, give us $1. You're more than welcome to come. You don't have to drink to be in a bar. You don't have to do anything that everybody else is doing.
Yeah,
but of course, as respect for your bartenders, we're working here, and we want to serve you as well as we can. But primarily, get a water, give us $1.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's about it. Other than that, free to use the bathroom, free to get some water.
You got to do what you got to do, right?
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you.
At least order something. Is the
Or give us $1.
Right. Thank you, Caitlin.
Yeah, or tip.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Caitlin.
So there you go. There's a possible.
What did Caitlin say?
Possible solution.
What did Caitlin say? We're all human beings.
Yeah.
We are all human beings.
Okay.
and I completely agree with that.
Right.
My personal, feeling behind it though is that this gentleman can now just hang out in the Starbucks
Right.
and mooch off the Wi-Fi, not have to buy anything, take up space,
Right,
which
right.
is small enough as it is.
Yeah.
I mean, before we had our office, that's where we did our work.
Right.
They have like a conference room table.
Right.
We would sit there. I would bring my
So
mobile
now
printer.
I totally understand what you're saying,
And now there's gonna be a
Aaron,
bunch
but
of families
my
just
question
hanging
still
out there.
stands. How does it impact you?
There is a family that goes in on Sundays.
Yep.
And there's like 20 of them. So they literally take up the entire...
Okay, well, that's an issue. If they're
and
not-
like 2 of them buy
Right.
coffee, and that's
Right,
it.
right. Well, you know what? The management should have
They
the
bring in their
ability-
own food.
Right.
They
But
bring in...
unfortunately,
Like,
now
That's
here's the
messed up.
thing.
Well, see, right off the bat, that's an issue. They shouldn't be able to bring their own food in. You know what I mean? I think that's against, what do you call it there? Not liquor laws, but like the rules as far as,
food
But-
administration.
Right, right.
I guess I don't know.
I don't know. In any event, I try to look at these things from a very, I don't know, empathetic sort of level. You know what I mean?
But the thing is I'm being empathetic. I know what it is. I'm a business owner. I
Right.
know what it's like.
Right.
I'm looking at that. If I'm going into an establishment
Right.
to use their bathroom,
Right.
I'm going to at least buy something.
Well,
and say,
so like you say, as a business owner, okay, good. The offices that you guys have in Nashua, okay, you have a restroom?
Yes, we
Yes.
Is it public?
Yeah. Well,
do. Yeah,
it's a community, like it's for... We have one bathroom for our floor.
Right. Okay.
Well, 2 bathrooms for the floor.
But that bathroom is expressly understood to be for the business. The businesses.
Right.
Okay.
Businesses
right.
and clients.
So somebody walked in and they were like, "Hey, listen, I really have to use the restroom. I'm really
They
sorry.
wouldn't
I
be
have to
able
pee."
to.
Right. Exactly. They wouldn't be able to. Right. But a place
First
like,
of all, they would have to. It would be a bitch of a time trying to find our bathroom.
okay, right. Are your doors wide open? You know what I mean? Like
From 8 to 5,
yeah.
usually. Yeah.
Okay. So your business is understood to be. So, like you said, somebody would have a hard time finding the bathroom anyway, and chances are they would use a different restroom other than your business anyway.
Yeah, we're on the 3rd floor. I don't think they're coming all the way up there. To
Right.
use the
If you got to go that bad, you're going in the hallway. So what if somebody walked in, right, and they were like, "Listen, I'm really sorry. I want to try to talk to you guys about some business. I have an event coming up. I'd like to talk to you guys about it, but I have to piss wicked bad.
Yeah.
Can I use the restroom?"
That's fine.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So when they finish using the restroom and they leave, they don't say a damn word to you about business. What would you do? How would you handle it?
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Okay. Well, then, you know what? That's where we're at this
And
point.
that's the
That's where
thing
we're
is
at
that
at this
it's-
point. It is what it is.
It's kind of like it's one of it really is. It's a you pick and choose where, what the proper places are to
Right.
use their facilities,
Sure.
and
Right. It's like Caitlin said. Would we want you to buy a drink? Would we want you to get a water and give us $1? Of course. But at the same time, I don't know, man. We're all human beings, damn it.
we
We've
are.
all been
We
there.
are.
We've all been there.
I-
you know?
I was
guess.
actually, as a matter of fact, I was reading a story on Facebook about a lady that was saying that she's 9 months pregnant.
Right.
She had a 2-year-old with her.
Yeah, and she's got to piss like crazy.
Oh yeah, she's
Right.
got to go, and the baby, her son,
Right.
who was 2 years old, is in the middle of potty training and was like, "I have to poop."
Right.
So they're driving down. What is it? 111 where Mel's Funway is.
Yeah.
And
What-
she stopped at.
112, I think it is.
She stopped
Anyway.
at one of the ice
114.
cream places because
Yeah.
that was the closest place. Because he's like, "I have to go now. I
Right.
have to go now."
Right.
And when you're potty training a kid, it's not
Yeah.
the easiest shit.
No.
Like they either go or they.
Right.
So she pulls over and they went inside and she's like, "Listen, I'm gonna buy ice cream, but my son needs to go to the
Right.
bathroom."
Yeah.
And they're like, "You can't use our facilities."
I mean, this is a woman with a kid
who's
9 months pregnant.
That is different.
How?
She's pregnant.
How?
She's
How
and
is
it's like,
it different? It's a person who needs to use the restroom. How is it different? Because she's pregnant, she's got a kid. I mean, either they buy something or they don't. I mean, you know what I mean?
The 2-year-old cannot make that distinction on their own.
Yeah, but it's like it's your problem, it's not mine. Is the attitude? It's your problem, not mine. You know what I mean? Like, that's ultimately what it is. It's your problem, not mine. Oh, your kid has to shit their pants. You have to shit your pants. It's your problem, not mine. So fuck it. Now there's a big difference between somebody having to come in here and use the restroom and leave. There's a big divide between that and somebody coming in here with 20 kids or 20 people and sitting here and not buying anything. Like that's apples and mountains. You know what I mean? We're not comparing the two. They're not the same.
All right, maybe I'm changing my perspective on things. Maybe it depends on the situation.
Well, it would have to.
Okay,
it would
maybe
have
it depends on the situation.
Right.
you've got a little kid. They have to go when they have to go.
Exactly.
And,
I get that. And well, how would you like to be the asshole? How do you suppose that asshole felt when he went home, telling this pregnant woman with a 2-year-old that's potty training, like, you can't use the bathroom?
And then,
what kind of a douche are you?
What made me cringe afterwards is both the kids that were working at the place were standing outside on the patio as she was trying to buckle her kid back in the car after he went in his pants, and they were laughing about it.
It makes me want to cry.
You know
Honest
what I mean?
to God, that makes me
how
want to
big
cry.
of an asshole can you be?
No,
you
exactly.
see this little kid
Right.
crying because he's got to go.
I'm telling you, that hits me in the stomach. That hits me right in the core of my stomach. That's horrible. It's horrible. Like, who the fuck does that? All right,
Okay.
something positive and a negative.
There's something that I've learned. It depends on the situation.
Right.
Okay, thank
It does.
you guys.
It does.
I appreciate that. No, before we turn something negative into a positive, unless you can do this, because, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sorry that Mad Mike is not here, but Common Sense New Hampshire is going into overtime.
We are?
All right, just a little overtime.
Okay. Oh.
I'm still curious.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
still curious what
Yeah.
you were talking about this. You said you wanted to talk about the STDs.
I do.
Let's talk about that real briefly.
Okay, real briefly. This is crazy, man. These fucking statistics are gonna blow your mind. Okay, I don't know how the fuck I went down this rabbit hole exactly, but